Hello, everyone. Time to confess I was taking a massive nap
It's
when the
understandable.
boss, the boss called me and told me, "You need to work, you motherfucker." That's exactly how he say it. Uh, and then he say thank you. So he's a nice boss. Hi, boss. How are you?
Well, it's Thanksgiving and I'm a workaholic, so here we are.
You know what? I'm totally good because I was really just. I woke up, have fantastic pancakes with bacon, eggs, like the whole American dream Thanksgiving breakfast. And then I was watching Jurassic Park. Meanwhile, I was um, watching it, but then I jump into the couch right away, fall asleep. And what I watch from Jurassic Park is when I was eating till the T Rex is attacking the kids. Fell asleep, woke up with the doo 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 doo, and I'm like, what? And I grab the control of the Apple TV and say, "The Pianist." Because let me tell you that Nocturne by Chopin, that song relaxes me no matter what. So I'm like in my mind, I don't want to look for the soundtrack. I just went the pianist, and he start tin tin tin, fall asleep again. So till you text me and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I just saw that they were already in the ghetto. So yeah, that's been my morning so far. My Thanksgiving morning. Later, of course, a lot of people are watching football, and I used to do that. Not anymore. I'm not into the football right now. Because next year, I don't know if I ever mentioned that I own a waterless car wash.
Oh, really? That's super cool.
Here it goes again. You see double promotion in the promotion. Anyway, but we're doing a business with the NBA and the NFL, and soon I'm gonna have to watch at least 2 games per weekend, depending on the location of the way
Mm.
live. So without talking more, because I'm actually talking to wake up. Hello, Jakey boy. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Doing very well. I'm gonna take care of my Thanksgiving tradition a little bit later. My girlfriend messaged me and asked me. She told me she said she was making turkey, but I know she's never made a turkey before. So she asked if I wanted some, and I said yes, but if you don't bring any, that's fine. And she's confused as to why I say that. And I said, just have a fire extinguisher, and it's okay if you don't bring any turkey.
So let just for the people to understand, 'cause I know your girlfriend is not American,
No,
right? She's from Latin America, and she have been in the States how many years now?
a little over a year.
So as you can tell, she doesn't know shit about to do a turkey. Did
No,
she told you how she's gonna do it? What
she
recipe
is.
she's gonna do?
No, she's looking up a YouTube tutorial, and I said, okay,
That's sweet.
it is, but I hope she doesn't burn down her house.
Okay, did she told you anything that where she's from? What country?
Nicaragua.
So she's gonna do a pupusa. Sorry, I can just say that because I'm Latino. Suck it. A pupusa turkey. Imagine a pupusa instead of turkey,
I,
and with cheese
I mean,
and
I
with
wouldn't.
yeah,
I wouldn't say no to that.
yeah. Well, of course not. And but that's really sweet that she's bringing you dinner. I mean,
She brings me food often, actually, and I was like, I'm
so
trying.
what are you saying as the white man forces his girlfriend to bring him food to feed him?
I have never once asked her for any of it.
Oh, so it's her will. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know how you white people are. Yeah, I know.
Well, that's the trick. You make them think it's their idea. I mean, yeah, it's super, super nice. No, but my Thanksgiving tradition is my Thanksgiving tradition for myself is kind of weird, but you'll appreciate it. Every year, I watch the Back to the Future trilogy, one movie per day. Thanksgiving, watch Back to the Future, Black Friday, Back to the Future Part Two, because I refuse to participate in Black Friday. It's the devil's holiday, and I think it's for awful people. And then
It
on
is.
and then on Saturday, Back to the Future Part Three, and now I have one for Sunday. It's that concept video that I sent you for Back to the Future
Oh,
Part
yeah.
Four, which I consider canon in my head.
That's a good tradition. Actually, I don't know why people complain about everything and they haven't complained about Black Friday. They complain about everything and racist and whatever, but they don't complain about Black Friday. You know why? Because people make money with it. You want to cancel the cancel culture? Throw some green bucks to it. Yeah, Black Friday is a scam, a massive scam
That's the
in
biggest part.
levels.
That's the biggest part. So first off, it's a scam. It's bullshit because you're
Yeah,
not, save for very few select items that are not particularly good brands to begin with, you're not getting particularly good deals that you won't get other times in the year or if you just shop a little bit. And it's, by now it's a known fact. They jack the prices up and then slap a 60% off sticker on it and make you think you're getting a good deal when really you might be saving 50 $100 and you're risking literally dying because for those of you who don't know, people die on Black Friday. It's happened before.
isn't that crazy? I mean, nowadays with Amazon, the rate went down. So I guess we gotta call Mr. Cubano Pesos. You know, it's really funny. Nobody talks about that he's been Cuban, the richest man on the
Oh,
freaking
Jeff
world.
Bezos. Yeah.
Yes, Pesos. He's Cuban. I mean, his dad was Cuban. Um, Nobody talks about that. Why? I don't know. But thanks to Amazon, there's no more people running in the store. They're running through their phones to buy.
Well, that's a funny little phenomenon that happens with certain Latino people because of their complexion. Because Cameron Diaz, is her father Cuban?
I don't know, but thank you, sir.
But then also Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen, his granddad, right?
Yeah, yeah, surname of Estevez, if I'm not mistaken. But I think they were
Yeah,
Cuban as well, were they not?
probably, probably. That's what the drugs comes around. That makes sense. He wasn't addicted. He was following family tradition.
And
Anyway,
you can say that, but
I can. You can too. You're having a Latino relationship. Your friend is Latino. Your girlfriend is Latina. Dude, you got more DNA Latino in you than a lot of people that I know. So you're fine. That doesn't mean I do anything with him. Just for the.
no. But
So.
what's hilarious about that though is I actually did the ancestry DNA thing.
Uh huh.
You're talking to someone who is the definition of a white person, like genetically. Like,
Really? I
yeah,
will never
I
guess
know.
that.
Apparently, I'm 20% Jewish though.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. Actually, I am 2.5% Latino. Actually, just 2.5.
Really?
I'm yeah. When they check it out, I'm Arabian for my dad.
Oh,
The
okay,
rest
okay,
is
okay, yeah.
European, and I got some. Probably I think it's 10. I will look for 10, and we can even put it there. I got like 12 of American, like Native American, and then I have like this big of black. For the people that they're just listening to us, I just make a big sign with my fingers. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So what is the difference between Black Friday and Boxing Day? Do you know that?
Apparently not.
So it's exactly the same day, but for a reason in the 70s, my brain is waking up. For a reason in the 70s, when the retail stores went into red numbers, they changed the tag to a black tag. That's what they call it. It's supposed to be called the Black Tag Friday. That actually will be more respectful to do that. But the reality is called Boxing Day. I don't know why people keep calling Black Friday because I really find it offensive. But I just want to say that I found it offensive. So I got something to talk about today. But yeah. uh, so there you
Well,
go.
I'm always what is it? I'm always offended by Thanksgiving because it showcases the exploitation of my people.
Yeah, dude, you are not no Native American.
Oh, I'm not talking about the Native Americans. I'm talking about white people.
So you're getting exploited. Oh, now I
No,
need to
no.
listen to this
Okay,
perspective.
okay.
I even close my iPad, please.
Here's the thing though. Okay, so the English settlers came over to this grand wonderful land in search of freedom and to escape religious persecution. And they come here and they carve out a nice little life for themselves. Now they fall on some hard times. And so then one of the tribes, comes along and says, listen, we'll help you, but there are strings attached. And so after they, to be fair, they did help them prevent from starving over that. Then the winter ends and it's like, okay, now it's time to come collect. We're going to need you guys to grab your guns and come and waste this other tribe with us.
Okay, so
Like my people didn't want to do that. We had no choice.
That was a gang initiation. That's how the gang initiated in the beginning. Like, they're gonna help you, homie, but you gotta take care of the competition.
You're gonna have to put in some work.
There you go. You gotta take care of the competition, homie.
So yeah, it's a black mark on our history, but you know what? We persevere.
I really don't want to break your heart at all because I respect you, but you're really full of shit.
Well, I'm full of shit in the sense that white people were exploited, but that's why we.
No, that's the fact. I get it, but it sounds really, really funny. I'm trying to put my microphone higher. Can you take me higher? Remember that band? What happened to Creed?
They're back, aren't they?
Every rock band is back. Like, I don't know for what reason.
Well, because
do you
people
really
are.
Like the shirt?
I do. It's pretty cool. I like it. Like I said,
it doesn't fit me well. I don't know. I'm used to wear everything extremely tight, and this is a little loose.
It's a little loose. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not in the high.
Yeah.
But it's loose in the, and maybe the fabric. Anyway, this T-shirt is sponsored by my own balls. That means I pay for it. If you're Latino, you will understand why I say buy my balls. $5 in Temu, whatever you call it. And I don't want to turn because I'm sitting down, but it's printed in the back. It looks like I have the full Sons of Anarchy jacket on, the cut on. You like that show?
I never really got into it. I tried. I did watch it. I didn't get into it.
Thank you very much. That's the end of Toon Talk Forever and Ever. Jake doesn't understand why Jackson took control of the Sons of Anarchy. I'm done. Thank you very much for listening. It was perfect. 14 episodes together.
Well,
what?
Hold on.
What?
One moment. I might change your mind because if you like that shirt, you might like this shirt.
Yeah. That's how there you go. There you go. Nice.
And if I can buy your partnership back, all I need is an address to send you yours.
There you go. So let me tell you something that happened to I know that you purchased an Again T-shirt. So as we were changing the name, we changed the information on the app that we make the T-shirts on, and they were confused why Force and Industries Corporation. It's kind of stupid. My name in my ID doesn't say Force and Industries Corporation. And I told them, well, because that's a company. So I sent them asking, so they stopped the store and they want us to reopen a new one. So that's what you never get but you got your money back. I was sure that you get your money back.
Oh, I didn't check. I wasn't even expecting that, but yeah.
Anyway, when the T-shirts, the store is open, again, we will send you one. But now it's gonna send Again and Forever. I like that T-shirt. That's pretty nice. Exactly. We were talking about something racist.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And you're going into Boxing Day.
Yeah, no, but you know what? Let me go back to Thanksgiving. I get it. We're thankful for many things. It's a beautiful tradition when you see it like that. But the reality of the fact is that a whole race was genocide after that. It's like if I celebrate, and that's a big stretch, but I'm going to do it either way. It's like when people celebrate Columbus Day in Latin America.
Do they?
He didn't do, of course.
They do?
The day of La Raza. The day of La Raza, and they call it La Raza Day. It's November 12th.
Huh.
if I'm correct. And they celebrate when Christopher Columbus, for everybody. You know, it's really funny. His name was Cristobal Colon, and in the States, call him Christopher Columbus.
They Latinized it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm with you. What I'm trying to say is like they celebrate that. Even he wasn't the one that destroyed Latin America. It was Hernan Cortez. He was the initiator. He was the Tupac for the Puff Daddy, if I will.
So what
The
I
Tupac
always
for the Snoop.
but what I always say to that though is if it wasn't Christopher Columbus, it would have been somebody else.
Yes, yes, yes. But if I go right now to Netherlands and I killed a massacre with a Uzi and an AK-47, right? They're gonna blame me,
Well,
even not
yeah.
the guy that sold me the gun.
Well, I don't know. In the United States, they probably will try to blame the guy who sold you the gun too. But
Yeah, probably more if he's a politician. But yeah,
yeah. Well, but that brings up an interesting point because the further away you get from history, the sort of cleaner it appears until you actually learn it. Because I'd wager to say just about everything we celebrate, no matter where you are in the world, somebody, it wasn't clear cut good. There was always somebody that lost or somebody that got the short end or
uh,
a group that
yeah, you're
died.
right. You're right. It's a matter of perception. Um, like I said, I was watching The Pianist, and obviously, my girlfriend is Jewish, right? Don't take me wrong. I'm just saying that in a moment of my time, I went like, holy shit, the preparation to move a whole race inside of such a small space with the ghetto and with the freaking operation. It was wrong, yeah. And just thinking about how the operation, just to think about that craziness is hard. Sometimes I cannot even wake up move from my bed to the bathroom. And like, I know it's not comparison, but yeah, always the story will be written by the winner, and always the one that makes more profitable and have more funding is gonna win. I don't remember. Maybe it's gotta be one in the whole history of the world that has all the money, all the power, all the leverage, and fail. Because you could say right away Julius Caesar, but no, Julius Caesar didn't have the power. The money was inside the. It wasn't his money, and he was betrayed, so he didn't have that. Well, maybe Donald Trump, but he didn't have all the leverage. He just got the money and the power. Oh, I know who got all the money and the power, and he never fulfilled. Munra from the Thundercats. Have you got the chance to look more into the Thundercats?
I mean, I'm vaguely familiar with them.
I know, but remember when we have Alexander as a guest, we talk deeper about it. And anyway, so your answer gives everything. Yes, people, he haven't seen it.
Oh no,
But
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched it yet.
my girlfriend is getting for herself and her daughter, my stepdaughter, a new cat. And I don't $1,800 the cat. I know. Don't take me wrong. They deserve it to the T. I don't care.
It must
Right?
be it must be one of the fancy breeds because I mean cats are free.
First of all, I'm not paying for it, so I don't care. They deserve it totally. Yeah, but forget about that. It looks like Tigra from the Thundercat,
Oh,
and
are they
I'm
getting a
begging to.
Bengal?
No, it's not a Bengal. It's a. She said it many times. I haven't memorized it. It's really cute. I will send a picture to Nino so I put it there. But it born, you select it, and they deliver it to you in January,
Hmm.
already trained. It says that first of all, his hair is hypoallergenic. So I'm saying it right. Hypoallergenic,
Hypoallergenic, yeah.
allergenic. Um, so it's not gonna hurt. The cat is already trained not to pee anywhere or poo. It's go to the litter. The cat is not like a normal cat. It's a treated breed, so it's like a dog, but looks like a cat. So he plays with you. He goes around you. He follows you around. Uh, and I get it. I mean, in Canada, that's where they are. If you want to rescue a cat, it costs you $600. So the
That's
different, and she told me, I don't even know what's gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be a crazy, and more for allergy that she has. So that's gonna be her first pet since Ozzy, because Ozzy is with me, right? And even Ozzy loves her. It's not all the time, but yeah, can you believe it? But the point is that it looks exactly like Tigra, the tiger from the Thundercats, and I'm begging Haley, please name him Tigra, please. And now I was gonna name her. It's between Leo or Simba. That doesn't bother me at all.
they're not bad cat names.
I know, but he looks like Tigra. It's like if you
Well, you
have
can't
Sharon Stone and you call her. Oh,
if he looks like Tigra, then you can't go with Simba because Simba is a lion.
I know that,
And
but I
and
told her
technically you can't go with Leo either because Leo is just Latin for lion.
exactly. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's their cat. uh, yeah, it's really cute though. It's really cute. The first picture that they sent me was to a to us a baby. How do you call a cat a baby? A kitten,
A kitten, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So you couldn't see, but now that he's growing up, looks really cute. I mean, it's totally worth it, the money. Even I know that some people will comment on the bed like, that's too much. Well,
No,
for the fucking money.
1800 for a fancy breed cat is not. That's actually not that bad. I've seen them as much as 3 to 5,000.
I know, but 1,800 will pay a rent for somebody and food for a whole month.
Oh, sure,
I'm
sure.
just saying.
I'm just saying. I've seen more expensive.
We see purses for $25,000 that people are wearing. Meanwhile, people are dying. News. We've been working at um, our first radio drama for our Ready Media and Force and Corp. It's so good. So far, we recorded the trailer, and it's gonna be ready probably in a couple of days this weekend. And I'll be happy because I think if the boss allow it, we should put it in every little podcast that we have in everyone, just so people get attached to it, just to play it. So if you will, boss, Nino, roll them up.
Before we continue this torture, let's put some music. I hate not having music. Mean what you bleeding?
In the depths of the dark Forbonding basement, Saul Conti, a Latino man in his early 30s, finds himself bound to an old chair.
There's still time for you to stop this stupidity.
I need names, and I need them now.
I'll give you a name. Here it is. Screw you, you bastard.
Without warning, the aggressor delivers a sharp slap across Saul's right cheek, causing him to recoil in pain.
Do you know who I work for? You don't want to do this.
The aggressor strikes Saul repeatedly, each blow landing with a sickening thud.
Give me the names, and now we'll let you live. Maybe even I can let you know the truth of your so-called bosses.
I don't know what you want to hear, but even if I did, that you aren't getting anything.
In an act of defiance, Conti spits on the aggressor, further fueling his captor rage.
Okay then, maybe your wife and daughter can be more helpful to my needs.
My family is off limits. Stay away from my family. You're nothing but a piece of shit.
With a sinister smile, the aggressor pulls back a curtain, revealing the other half of the room. There, tied up on a dirty mattress, is Saul's 6-year-old daughter and his wife.
Let them go, you wordless piece of shit. Let them go.
The aggressor grabs the woman and brings her close to Saul's face. He removes her gag, allowing her to speak.
I love you. Believe in the eye. Follow the turtle light. Credum oculus secin luminatarium.
As she closes her eyes, her words spread the thin air.
Stupid. stupid man. He just started war.
The Gathering by Max Forsen. Performer by Max Forsen, Jose Manuel Trejo, Blanca Forsen, Alicia Trejo, Armand Steiner, Alexander Sacco, Nadine Hansen, Haley Hansen. The Gathering by Max Forsen.
Coming soon, exclusively on Areta Media.
There you go. So that's the Council Cell, produced by Forsen Industries Corporation and Ready Media. Our first, we're gonna be rolling episodes here and there. They're gonna be really short, and when they're all together, like an hour together, we're gonna roll it together as well for the people that don't wanna listen to it the Netflix style. So what do you think? You like it?
I'm shocked at how invested I am after what it's roughly 2 minutes by my count. So that's yeah.
Am I allowed to tell you more about the story?
Well, they gotta wait. You can tell me, but don't tell them. They gotta
But they
wait.
need to get a. They just listen to it. They need to know a little bit, I guess. The premises. Or should we wait?
Yeah. The premise. They can know the premise.
A kick-ass adventure and a war that involves the reptilians, the Illuminati, and all the hidden arcs in the Vatican, CIA, the Russian military, like the CIA. How you call it over there? I totally forgot.
It's not the KGB anymore, but it used to be the KGB.
But it's between the KGB, CIA, and the Vatican, and all the information with the Illuminati. So it's pretty cool.
Or they say it's not the KGB anymore.
Yeah, they just changed the name, dude. It's like in Latin America, at least in Mexico, every time that the PGF or the TDD, the names, they made a mistake publicly, they close it and open it with another name, and it's exactly the same people working in there.
Do you think that's what the new president of Argentina is doing?
Okay, you're touching a sensitive subject.
I don't know enough. I don't know anything about the guy. They're just calling him the Donald Trump of Latin America.
Yeah, it's not, because his background is totally different. It's more, it could be more prepared as a politician, but he's a powerful man. And you know what? Argentina needs a change. I'm not going to say that this is exactly the change that is needed.
You could have said the same thing. You could have said the same thing about Donald Trump here. It's like, we needed a change. I don't know that may or may not have been the perfect way to go, but
I'm going to be honest with you. I never made more money as a company, but when Donald Trump was in.
Oh, I'm not complaining about it. But like every administration, there's good and bad. Some administrations are just bad, but I mean, you can't. Actually, I'm gonna show you something super nerdy that I have real quick.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he goes and takes his headphones off. Just the people that are watching and not listening to us, you see something funny? It's my microphone that is there, just for everyone to notice. That's my microphone, because he was cutting the half of my head, and it looks like I have a funny toupee. I was telling the audience that the one that they're watching, looks like I have a funny toupee for me.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not. My hair is still intact, long as always, and.
So I have I still have my stimulus check.
That's fantastic, man.
But it's the one that was sent by Donald Trump.
Did you actually charge it, or did you just keep it like that?
I did a digital deposit, so I didn't have to give it away. But I'm actually, the reason I'm keeping this is because I have some random.
You should put that in a little thing with a plaque of Donald Trump saying "Bringing America." I'm
gonna display it. I just need to get the right frame for it, because I have a few silver certificates too. And I'm going to display it right along with that, because I think I don't want people to forget that Donald Trump was actually the first one to give stimulus.
And you know what? People complain a lot, and people always love to complain, but he did good, man. The freaking world was in pause and he did the best that he could
Yeah.
with the tools that he got in hand.
And then I'm going to display it along with this, which is not worth
Ooh.
anything, but
Now,
well, no, my mom got it for me. It's commemorative. Actually, I think it is legal tender, but why would you?
you know what? Just for now that you mentioned that, first of all, I want those. If you die, I want that in your will for me. And the book of the Lord of the Rings, please, all your collection.
You
of
want
Lord of the
to
Rings.
you want to know what's really funny? I think my mom has it because I own a copy of the Lord of the Rings, but it's not here.
Okay,
I
Jake,
think-
you need to find that out. I knew that that girlfriend was with you just for interest.
No, I'm pretty sure my mom has
She's
it.
too hot for you.
She doesn't even well, that's probably true, but I asked my mom because she's the only other person that would have it because when I was moving I had a lot of boxes at her place and she was like, no, I don't think so, I just have mine. But then the last time I was at her house I saw that she had 2 copies and we have the same version. So
I was gonna tell you, explain me something, and I want you to be straight and honest and not nice.
okay,
Why somebody asks you for a book or for a back in the day DVD or a Blu-ray and never bring it back? Why?
I don't know because I was always a stickler for that. I always gave people their stuff back.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to 12 years. No, 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. I have this massive collection. I have a full wall, like a full wall of collective DVDs and Blu-rays. The Blu-rays was coming out, even Laserdisc, and I got this beautiful wooden box of the Lord of the Rings, the whole trilogy, and you open and it had golden tickets and a part of the film. It was fantastic, and more. I bought it in Spain, so it was a European edition. It was fantastic. I'm throwing a Christmas party a long time ago. This is no way. This is way more than 12 years. Whatever. Yeah, way more than 12 years when that edition came. And we've been in touch with a person that wants to hire my band Go in that time for all the events in one federation, like in a whole district. So we're looking to a really big negotiation, probably 8 shows in a year. That will be massive amount of money, right? As you know, the main event. And I invite her and her son to the party to my house. That house was a small, Jake, but I love it because you get in and to the left it was like a transparent thing, and it's my quite long tail piano, right? In the back, the wall full of that things, all wooden floors. It was a really nice house. I put a lot of divisions. My sister being a producer and theater and lighting designer, winner of the Carbonell Prize, right? She made it look like it looks like the John. I was living with somebody back in the day, and she was happy with it. And this woman came. I will not care to mention her name because I don't remember her name. And her son says, "Oh, the box of the Lord of the Rings." And she says, "Oh, that was amazing. Can we borrow it?" And I say, "Well, yes, you can borrow it. And it's 3 movies and it's the long edition. So what about in a month?" It's been 12 years. I don't know why somebody can do that. Because back in the day, that box cost like $250.
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
So plus the ticket that I went to Spain to buy it, and oh my god, yeah, I never saw it again. I don't know why people do that.
I mean, for simpler things, I would say, because I mean, we all forget things, right? But for something that nice, that feels intentional.
If I go and take somebody's car, somebody will call the cops. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that people. Because I remember when we used to loan video games. You know, the cartridges. You don't forget.
No, you could never. Although my friend still claims that I had his Super Nintendo for months, and I'm like, dude, I never played. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's his response, and I'm like, I clearly don't. He got it back, but I don't think that was me. I think that was somebody else. I think he's getting
I
mixed
got
up.
this neighbor. I was in Spain, London. I don't know. Was some part of the world. No, Spain, because it was in Spanish. And we have the first Street Fighter in the Super Nintendo. But I couldn't have it in my house. So I was gonna be playing. So I give it to my friend Raul. And I went out from in the morning, left to school, and he left to school. We went to wait to see our moms leave, and then we jump into his house and play the whole day. When I say the whole day, bro, I'm talking about the whole day. Because her mom, God bless her, rest in peace, she worked from, I don't know, 7:30 to 8 p.m. every day. So we have the whole day for ourselves. We could throw parties, get high, get drunk. No, we just play Super Nintendo. It was a good time. I will, if I regret it, yes, I wouldn't spend so much time. But he became the number 2 playing a Street Fighter in Latin America. He won several games. It was annoying to play against him. Annoying to play against him. You don't understand. Annoying to play against somebody that kicks your ass every
No,
time.
I understand. That's me with most games.
Yeah, you're not a player, right? You're not a gamer.
I don't have time to be, and even back in the day when I did have time, I was okay, but I wasn't one of these people that could, like, to this day, my limit is about. There's one exception, which is the best video game that was ever made, but generally I'm a 2 hour ish max
Yeah.
of continuous play.
And that brings us, what is the best video game ever made?
Tales of Symphonia for the Nintendo GameCube.
I don't want to drive everyone crazy, but you know who's going to have a video game pretty soon? Again and Forever. And I think that's going to be the biggest. Let me tell you a little bit about the game. The name of the game is Again and Forever and the Gods of Rock. Just the name. The name is fucking fantastic. So the premises of the game is Again and Forever goes to a record label to sign a contract that day. When they got there, all the skies are dark and you can see thunders in the building. And when they get into the lobby, this character that I don't know, is a new character. Nobody will understand what his name is. John Lemon, with a small. I know, it's gonna be hilarious. We don't have the money to pay royalties, so his name is John Lemon. Okay, deal with it. Let it be. Or just imagine. Hey, that's what happened when they make me work in Thanksgiving. Anyway, so John Lemon tell them that the whole building that is run by the Colonel Parker, for the people that don't know, Colonel Parker is the manager of Elvis Presley, the best manager and meanest manager and worst manager in the history altogether, because he made Elvis the pelvis, but at the same time, because he was illegal in this country, he never took him outside the stage for tour because he thought that if he left, somebody else would be talking, he wouldn't be supervising. That's what Elvis Presley never, ever, ever play outside the stage. And that sucked because he probably his life, he will be alive or probably he will be dead next to Jim Morrison in Netherlands. You never know. However, so Colonel Parker is ruling and he's in the high part of the tower. So he's been keeping all the gods of rock. They took their soul to be able to have sales. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's ironic and it's funny. So the members of Again and Forever will have to conquest every level and free every god of rock till they go and fight. So every level you're gonna be able to play. Well, the first level is Setsei because he's funny, and he's shooting fire from his base. Then the second level is Ego, and he's fighting thunder from his guitar. And then it's me that I'm singing Waves, Virus Vox. But the gods of rock, I'm not gonna tell you the names of all of them. But if John Lemon is like our Obi-Wan, right? You gotta understand that the other names are hilarious.
Oh, I believe I heard something about a Saul McCarthy.
You know what? I know, but I'm gonna make it happen.
You just reminded me of something else. I discovered you would probably be aware of this game. Do you remember it was a PC game back in the day, Primal Rage?
Primal Rage. Okay, sounds really familiar.
It's the fighting dinosaurs.
Yes.
It was made by Blizzard Entertainment.
Wow. Yeah.
I forgot all about that, and then I saw a random thing, and I don't remember that game being controversial, but apparently it really was.
It was back in the day, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But weird.
So,
I feel like they should bring that back.
you know what? And that's I was gonna tell you that all this game is gonna look in 16 bits. Like, why? Because it's part of the trendy, being ironic. The most beautiful song, what I like the most about this game, it's been done meanwhile we talk. The programmers, actually not today because it's Thanksgiving, but it was really cool because they sent me a list of all the pictures that they need from the band to make the movements of everyone, and the music for the video game. Torn is gonna sound.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Well, and that's
Kamikaze is my level,
and that's
I
just
say for Kamikaze.
yeah, but that's just more music you guys can release too. You can do an entire 8-bit album.
Yeah, well, this is the album that is ready, but it's gonna be an. Oh yeah, I never thought about it. Yeah, it was gonna be the soundtrack, right? But it's so cool that Kamikaze. Can you imagine? It's gonna be.
That's gonna be
hilarious.
awesome.
Ego's hating me because he gotta redo everything, but it's gonna be really awesome. I hope that it's gonna be released before 3 months, because if not, we're gonna run out of budget, and God knows. Now with technology, it's easier, but it's not an easy game. I don't know if you remember 1981. Michael Jackson releases a video game called Moonwalk.
I'm familiar with it. I wasn't there when it happened, but I'm familiar with it.
The coolest part of the game that we're not copy but getting inspired, because probably is that when you have a special power, Michael Jackson starts dancing and all the enemies start dancing with him, and then they explode. So here, Ego is gonna have her, and everybody's going crazy, and then electric shower, if you will, right? And Setse has his tum 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 tum, and a wall of fire will come. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So can't wait to have it, and it's gonna be. You can download it in Apple Store and Google Play for a specific amount of 99 cents. And I guarantee that we're gonna make more money than albums.
Fuck, probably.
But you know what is the cool thing? If you finish the game, it's gonna be a thing that you send your email, and we're gonna send you prices. And that's nobody has done that before, so I'm really proud of it.
Speaking of prizes and games, any more players for D&D?
God damn it, no. So we have an issue. Cancel culture is becoming a situation here because we have a meeting with many, and many of them are under 25, 28. Not for choice. We can take, if you're 74 and you like our podcast, you want to be a part of it, I'd be happy and thrilled to have you. Somebody came, I think I mentioned this the last podcast. Somebody said that he didn't want violence in the game, that he feel bad with violence. Other one says that if we can avoid water situation because he's afraid of the water. Another one says that please no animal damage or not kids damage. And I say, well, kids, I get it, but if the story tells you that they kidnap kids and you need to rescue them, oh no, I can't play like that. So yeah, we've been facing that.
You're joking.
I'm not.
You're not serious.
No, I'm totally serious. A player sent us a piece of paper that I didn't know I know what I didn't save it because I destroyed it in front of him with all the requirements that it will need for him to play. And then they say that they don't want to play the second edition. That's the most general one. They just want to play the new one. And I say, how many years you been playing? Oh, 3. I go like, dude, the Dungeon Masters that they're going to roll the thing has been playing 30 years. So Sadly, we've been having that problem in America. We already have 2 players in Mexico and 1 in Spain that are like ready to go and kick some ass. So if you are interested, just contact us on social media, write a comment out here, whatever you feel comfortable with, and we contact you. We will interview you. The price is $5,000 to the party that wins. Is you know what the other complaint? Oh, I don't know. I can make 1 or 2 stories. I don't want to make a campaign. That's too much commitment. And I say $5,000. So I guess even we raise the price, or we just keep being patient, because it's a project that I really want to do and I really enjoying and dying to do. I just, for everyone that is listening and not watching, Jake just have a stroke because of what I've been telling. Because yeah, it's really hard.
I say look elsewhere, man. No one in the Midwest would say anything that stupid.
Well, the thing is, we're contacting people through our podcast and things like that. And we wrote 200 people on social media. Probably 20 answer, and from those 20, 17 complaints. And we cannot engage that. There's another company that is doing something similar, and they put in England 9,000 people in an arena just to watch them play. So America, wake the fuck up and let's just play a role game as we're supposed to play it. Because guess what?
Yeah.
TSR is American, and it was bought by Blizzard of the Coast. That is American. Okay, sorry.
So did you see that they're making a Squid game show? It's on Netflix already.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw 5 minutes of the show, and then I haven't seen it again. I just can't.
Of the original show, you mean?
The Squid Game. And a lot of people told me give it a chance. And myself, I have a rule of 3 episodes. But I just can't. I'm not racist, please, people, don't start. I just can't with the Asian acting. It's so overdone. It's so exaggerated that I just can't, because I know my craft, and I know if you get hurt, you don't go. And you go, right? And so I couldn't. As soon as he got beaten in the first episode, I go like, oh, this is gonna be a night.
Well, but I'm not defending, because trust me, if you're not into it by 3 episodes, you won't be into it. But you do understand he's a pussy, right?
Doesn't matter. I'm not talking the way that they talk, the age, specifically the Chinese and Japanese cinematography is too exaggerate for me. The Korean, Japanese, and Chinese anime, I don't have a problem. There's people that can watch an anime and hate it. Every video that I do for this age that I'm doing all animation, they're anime, right? But yeah, no, it didn't catch me. But please tell the audience about this particular thing.
Well, so I would
kill myself.
Well, no, what was funny about it is I don't remember if I said it on a podcast or not, but I said, oh, if they don't make a game show out of this, they're stupid, because it took everywhere. The problem with the concept, though, and I said this when I was talking to Eric about it, I said the problem is there's no element of surprise unless you start making up new games, but then it's not really Squid Game, is it? You know, blah, 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 blah. Well, the game show did something really interesting. So it is the same games, but red light, green light's the same. But then for the second, which I've only watched 2 episodes, the second one that has the shapes that they have to carve out of the sugar or whatever, the way they twist it is they send 4 people at random and they have to choose the door or the shape for their entire line. But the catch is all 4 of them have to agree on where everybody goes. And if they don't, within like 2 minutes, those 4 get eliminated, and then they go on to the next. So it's really interesting. And then they also add challenges where they'll take a player, and again, I've only seen 1. They'll take a player or 2 players or a group of players, whatever, and they get to decide whether, for example, the first one I saw, 2 players were selected and they got to choose to either give an advantage to a specific player in the next game or eliminate a player. And they chose to eliminate a player. So it's interesting. And obviously people aren't actually dying, but
Ah,
I know, right? But
yeah.
no, it's interesting, and I can see how it's engaging. Now, some of these people are. This is the problem when you deal with the public. Some of these people are just not that interesting, but some are. But the game it's fun enough to watch. I'll put it that way. So I think Netflix has a good idea there that you'll see multiple seasons of.
Call me an oldie. Call me a old age man. Call me an Asian. But if they're gonna do again, why didn't do Blade? Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold
Oh, Running
and
Man?
Maria Conchita Alonso? That will be an awesome game. But they're supposed to die too,
Yeah,
and they're
I
supposed
think.
to be criminals in death row. So I think that will be cool. It's
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
I was gonna say that's not gonna fly here, but
Nothing's gonna fly till you get enough money behind it. Nothing. If I mean, don't take me wrong. All the people that are in death row supposed to be guilty, right? And they deserve it. They can die a lot more.
supposedly.
Yes, allegedly, if we're saying the correct. Um, but if we can have more fun watching them die, fuck. I know. Don't look at me like that. Remember that my name is Virus Vox. It's not Saint Helena.
Well, what's really funny though, this doesn't have to do with death row, but it does have to do with prison because one of the big thing, at least in America, one of the big complaints about our prison system is that it kind of sets people up for failure, and to a certain extent I can agree because it's not like you get out of prison and you have anything to go to unless you already have money. So my suggestion was totally, mind you, totally what's the word? I'm like consensual. Nobody's forced to do this, but a prison fight league.
Ooh, remember what was the name of these amazing movies? 4 movies. Do you remember? What was the name
I can't
of those
remember.
movies? Oh, well, okay. It was 4 movies. Oh my god, I love. He got a tattoo like here. That what is the name of the? Uh, oh my god. Well, there's a movie in Russia. It's an American movie. Well, it's actually it's an international movie because it's made directed by Americans. And the first Boyka, I remember. I will know. Boyka is the character, and they fight in jail. You don't know, man. It's like it's better than Bloodsport. If you Google Boyka, no, I'm not kidding.
No, it's not that hard to be better than Bloodsport.
Hey, what are you talking about? Bloodsport created a Street Fighter.
Okay, yes, I understand that, but here's my beef with Bloodsport. Which this is a 1980s thing. Is the Kumite is supposed to be a secret, right?
Yeah.
Everybody talks about the damn Kumite in the movie. It's like two strangers walking up to each other. Ah, are you here for the Kumite? Yes, I am.
You can blame the writer because nobody talks about the Fights Club and everybody knows about the.
Oh, I know. But it doesn't just have to be fighting either. I mean, prison sports leagues could be a thing, and I think there should be some requirements to be able to participate, i.e., violent offenders shouldn't be allowed to, that kind of thing. But like, it's a privilege, right? You earn it, and it sounds like we're talking about children, but like, you have to be good behavior, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. But it also sets some of these people up for success after they leave, because oh my god, they might have a career path. And for some people that are just, I'm sure you've met many, they're just physical people, but maybe they didn't have a shot to, do anything with it. And we forget, everybody thinks, oh, the only way you can make it playing football is the NFL. That's bullshit. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. So okay, the name of the movies are Undisputed.
Oh, okay.
So the first, actually, Boyka, Yuri Boyka, that is portrayed by the MMA fighter. I'm trying to look for him because he's like super famous, man. Anyway, the first episode is an American that flies and blah blah blah, get arrested, and he needs to fight back. And Undisputed, the second part is focused on the evil guy Boyka. That happened that he's not evil. He was just in jail, and it's I don't know why they're ranked so bad because they kick ass real good, man. Like I know maybe I mess it up. People, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But Undisputed, the second part, I like the whole 4 episodes, but the second part when Voica is kicking some butt in the Russian prison is fantastic. What is the name of this famous prison that they put in every movie?
A Russian prison?
Yeah, it's like super. It's actually it's on Netflix, guys.
I don't know about the
You're
name of
real
the prison, but it's probably in Siberia.
Siberia. That's what I meant. So Scott Atkins is the fighter. Do you know him from MMA?
Not by name,
Scott,
apparently.
you will know him as soon as okay, the name of the prison is Hornia Kolmi Maximum Security Prison in Russia. You like my Russian? You know, now that I've been doing names, Russia. And something I told about the podcast. I mean, the radio drama, right? I'm producing it. So I regret what I was going to say. My brain has stopped me for saying something really nasty and bad. But anyway, if you guys can, I know we're not in the recommendation. It's too early for recommendations. But Undisputed. And that's what I'm going to do my Thanksgiving, the rest of my Thanksgiving.
Well, just to let you know that if you need a Russian voice actor, I know a guy.
I don't get the reference. Nah, that was really good. That was really good. So, you know what I've been watching lately? For the hell of it? Community.
I've never watched that show, but I've heard it's very good.
Well, you know who wrote it, right?
I do, but I'm blanking on it. I'm going to feel like an idiot when you tell me.
Dan Harmon. I mean, Rick and Morty wouldn't exist without Community. Around the 3rd and 4th season of Community, you start seeing glimpses of multi-dimension, and there's an episode, I don't remember what season, because they went for a long time, that they roll a dice. When the dice is floating, when it falls, is 6 different versions of 6 different universes. That is something that we're gonna see in Rick and Morty all the time. That is something that later was applied in the multi-universe, that regardless of what people think, the multi-universe was what Marx created by DC Comics, not by Marvel Comics. But Marvel used it for the movies. But it's using Community, and I've been just watching that. The thing is, I opened my Netflix to see if Boyka was there, and I saw all my list. Okay, I'm gonna give you $10. $10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 projects. I'm gonna call it projects. Some movie, TV shows, realities, and everything. That I got 10 that I'm watching at the same time. I'm gonna give you $10 for each one that you nail.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Come on, we have a podcast about entertainment. Let's entertain the fans, okay? But if you fail, listen to this audience, this America. Is he? I know. I'm gonna answer clues. My answer will be yes or no. You just have one answer. That's cool.
I have to guess. How many guesses do I get? 10?
You got one guess. You get unlimited questions, but one guess.
Oh, okay. So I can ask questions.
But my answer will be yes or no.
Okay.
Nothing more. I mean, that's fair enough, right?
Okay. Yeah. I guess so. I have to guess one of 10.
If you say the guess, if you have the guess, you can go all the way. I mean, you have 10 to choose. You can make $100 here, or you can fail 100 times. But if you fail, that makes sense. The rules. So I got 10 things open. You're going to go for one, and you're going to ask me questions. If you say it, and it's not in the 10 list, right, you're down $10. That sounds fair? And at the end, if you owe me $100, I will change it for something that you need to do for the audience. I will not take cash. How that sounds? But if
this sounds like Squid Game is what it sounds like.
It sounds like the virus game.
Okay. I think I understand. So
Okay, let's go again. You have unlimited questions for each project.
Okay.
The answer will be yes or no, but you
Oh,
just have
okay.
one guess. So let's say
One
that
guess.
you're trying to guess
one-
Star Wars.
one
that
guess-
is not on Netflix.
One guess per project?
Yeah, one guess per
okay.
project.
Okay.
You go crazy, so you get bored.
Okay,
Listen
okay.
to me. Just an example. We're watching Netflix. You see, I'm even. So assuming that the Star Wars that is not on Netflix, you will say, if it's in the space, I will say yes. Right? If there's snakes, I will say no. Right? But you say Indiana Jones and it's Star Wars, right? Game over. You owe me $10 that they will be switched for an action for the audience.
Okay, and it's 10 things that are in your queue or that you're watching right now.
That I'm continue watching for Max.
Okay.
Max is a friend of mine. I'm Virus.
Yeah.
And this
Okay.
is his profile.
Okay.
Whenever you are.
Okay, so we're going on the first one, right?
Five of the 10 are really, really easy. The other 3 are hard, and there's 2 super hard.
Okay, so for the first one, is it something that we've talked about already?
Yes.
Okay, is it a sitcom series?
Yes.
Does it start with the letter C?
Yes.
Community.
Great, you just make $10. Din, 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 din.
Awesome.
Okay, so now you understand the game.
Yeah, okay, I got
Go
it.
to the second one. You're
Okay.
10 up.
Okay.
If you fail right now, you will be in 0 again. So
Okay, I got the rules. So this is something we should modify with
virus
guests.
game.
Yeah, but get people to watch though.
You see, that's what we do with this. This is what you put a workaholic and another workaholic. We create meanwhile we entertain. Oh, that's a good logo. We create
and entertain. Ooh.
No, we create. Meanwhile, we need to find something that is meanwhile we entertain.
We create while
and
you're
also,
we
also entertain.
We create, you are entertained.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something.
Keep it in
Yeah.
mind. Write it down. Okay, so let's go for the second one.
Okay. Is this one a series?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's put a new rule. You cannot ask the question that you're already asking the other.
Okay.
person.
Okay. That's fair. That's
so
fair.
we'll make it harder. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going out of questions. You need to use your grammar, syntaxes, and vocabulary.
See, yeah,
You
you're
cannot
trying to keep me from exploiting the rules of the game. Shit, this is gonna get harder.
Meanwhile, we can listen to I can't put music.
Well, you can't put copyrighted music. You can put royalty-free
You
music.
can put kamikaze. You can put my music full time.
Yeah.
No.
Does
Come on, there's a time.
does it involve motorcycles?
No.
You're killing me.
Yes.
Not a question.
I like this.
That's hard, man.
Just ask questions. It's
I'm
really easy.
thinking of questions, trying to narrow it down. Does it have to do with fighting in any way, shape, or form?
No. I mean, verbal fighting, but you see, why are you pushing me? Yes.
Does it have lawyers in it?
No. Not in the premises, maybe.
Right. I mean, as far as the premise.
Yeah. The rules are shaping by itself.
I know, right? Because you're seeing
But
the holes in
imagine
the
that
game.
every guest that we bring in, he can walk out with $50. You know what? Now that we're thinking of that, he can work with $50 every guest, or he gotta get us 5 guests from his
Ooh,
friends.
okay, there you go. Is it animated?
No.
You're killing me, man.
Yes.
Is it an American show?
Yes. Made in America.
Yeah.
God bless America. Yeah, I'm just messing with your brain. Oh, can you? Yeah, what's up? All I want for Christmas is you. Doesn't have to do shit with what I'm watching here, but I'm trying to distract you. The people are listening to a podcast. You need to talk.
I'm thinking.
You cannot think and talk. Come on.
Is it a sports show?
No.
Is it
See how fast I am?
Yeah, is it a historical show?
No. Again, the premise.
What's the premise?
Again, I gotta tell you the premise.
know.
You will know in a sec. Unless you are willing to bet the winning in a premise. I mean, you still have 90 odds to play with. You see, the rules are shaping by itself.
I feel like somebody should have. So the problem is, though, for the sake of time, somebody should have a finite amount
we
of.
need to have a timer.
Well, not only a finite amount of guesses, but at the same time, like your Netflix queue is too vague.
Okay, but to be honest with you, I could just go and what we should do with the guests is that they decide if they want to go for $10 or for $100. If they say you just want to go for 30, it's just 3 guesses.
Oh, so I can quit whenever I want.
Oh yeah, I can kick you whatever you
Oh,
want.
okay. Yeah, see, I like that because you give somebody an out. But for the sake of the game, let's see. It's not animated. It's made in America.
I mean, too bad that you cannot ask if it starts with C, if it's a sitcom, because you already wasted those.
Well, I can ask another
really
letter,
fast.
but I don't want to waste those, right? Unless I'm really dialing it in.
I mean, just for the honest,
Okay.
I don't know what the hell these guys doing. We're shaping something better for you in the future.
Okay, so really smart ass question, but technically doesn't break the rules. Does the series not start with a C?
Correct. They don't start with the C, and now you know it's a series. Good job. Good job. Smart. Smart. You see, some other to be smart asking. You could say the original title and the user's title start with an L, and that's an F or whatever. You're not saying the same kind of question. It's just using your brain.
Is
You
this
can do
a
it.
is this a funny show?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and it's on Netflix.
Awesome!
You got this. Come
But
on.
it's not animated.
We need to have a timer on this. If not, you lose automatically. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd say finite amount of guesses, but it has to be easy. Like if they get 10 guesses, it has to be easier to figure
Okay,
out.
let's assume that you can repeat the same questions.
I
it'd be
can or
easier.
cannot.
You can. You can.
Just go through the alphabet. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna throw this one away because I can't. Are you watching?
Oh, you're gonna throw a guess. Wow, ballsy.
I got nothing. So it's a comedy. It's
You
on
can
Netflix.
you can lose your $10 that you already made. That's
Yeah, I
really
know.
my problem here.
I know.
Come on!
See, you think this is easy? This is not easy.
It's extremely easy. It's just a matter of reading your everything. I know.
Fine.
you
Next
research-
podcast, we'll have you play with my Netflix.
Yeah. We can do it right now. I don't care. You can even do it with the ones that you are thinking. I don't even need you to open your Netflix. I'm Virus Vox, baby.
I keep going to animated shows, but you said it wasn't animated,
No
and it's not a funny
bonus
show.
time in the 10 is not even one animated, so you can take out of your mind over there. Oh my god.
I got nothing.
Okay, you're gonna fail in this one. 'Cause
Yeah.
This one was Lopez versus Lopez.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I should have known that.
You should not. You see, because my universe is easy. So let's go to the third one.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a clue so you have a starting point. That sounds good?
Yeah. So actually, that's a good one. Start with a clue, and then we get, let's say, 10 questions.
All right.
Up to 10 questions. Yeah.
The clue is. And to be smart, because the clue can give you everything right away. So I want you to make money here because you're already 0. This is a show about nothing.
Oh, it's Seinfeld.
There you go. You make 10 bucks. You see, I'm gonna be.
So
like,
okay,
now.
yeah, I think we found our format here.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one. You're 10 up. I feel like a guest host. Jake is 10 up.
You know what?
already
This
lost
you,
10.
you might have just another podcast in the works here.
No, or we just put it inside this one. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
So the next one involves 4 young kids. Oh, be careful because there could be a tricky ball, or you can be direct to the point. I'm trying to mess with your brain.
Yep. Is this a movie?
No.
Okay. So it's a series. 4 young kids, and you said none of them are animated, so I'm cheating.
No, you're not cheating. You're playing the game.
Yeah.
You're playing the Virus Quest.
Oh,
I love it. Yeah, we have another podcast.
okay. 4 young kids, live action series.
Okay, we can start our own podcast of the Virus Quest if the prices are in food or not in cash. Because I don't like to give cash away because I feel disrespectful for the people that doesn't have cash.
Unless you want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's a different matter.
That's a lot of cash.
Okay, come on. Come on. You gotta have time. Without time, it takes forever.
Yeah, no, okay, so this one, I don't remember if I asked this. Is this one a comedy?
No.
4 young kids, not
No,
animated.
you can ask whatever. You can ask whatever.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
got 3 questions already, eh? You only have 7 to go.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking.
I think gotta be 5 questions, but 10 is
I
too long.
don't think that's enough.
You know what? Just to bend the rules, it's gonna be 6 questions, not 5.
Okay.
6. So you got 3 more to go.
4 young kids, not animated.
You can exchange 2 questions for another clue.
I think I'll take another clue.
It's situated in the 80s.
Oh, Stranger
one more.
Things. Okay,
You're
yes.
20 up.
This is fascinating because you're seeing this. So, okay, so where are we at now? You start with a clue, you get 6 questions, but you can trade 2 questions for another clue.
But after your 6 questions, you gotta give an answer. If not, you're done.
Yep.
So you're 20 up. This one is really hard.
Shit.
It's really hard. It's like one of the hardest in the list. Probably the second hardest. The clue is it's an Australian production.
Does it involve a prison?
No. 5 more.
Fuck. Australian production.
Welcome to Virus Vox. I'm having fun.
This is not bad. This is quite good. An Australian production. Is it a reality show?
Jeez, how you do that? No. 4 to go.
I don't watch Australian TV, so
Virus
I'll take another clue.
Virus Quest. So you're gonna lose 2.
Yep.
It's a teenage show. You got 2 more questions. Australia, teenage show. It's not a reality show. It's not prisons involved.
See,
what
here's
these kids have-
yeah, but see, this is the problem. I don't think I know what the show is, so
Virus Box.
so screw it. I've got 2 questions left, right?
Yes.
I will trade those 2 in for a final clue and then leave it up to the fates.
Involves surfing.
I don't even know what the show is.
Surviving Summer, the new hit by Netflix about a young, and you see, and then we do the premises and promotion.
See,
It's
but I've
about
never
the
heard
show-
of this show.
Sorry that you.
Yeah, I know.
Surviving Summer is the story of a young American that her mother was Australian, and in the midst of a desperate rebellion, she was sent back to grow up in a small surfers place called in Australia, where she found real friends and her love for surfing. You see, I just watched 3 episodes with my stepdaughter, and I make all that premise by myself. That wasn't that bad. But okay. Are you ready? You're
I'm ready.
$10 up. And this one goes, dude, I'm even gonna make Nino ask Nino to go with categories. Virus Vox. This show was a massive success from number one season and changed the way of reality shows in the industry.
Okay. Does it start with an S?
Really, Ben? No. 5 to go.
It changed reality shows, huh?
Virus Quest.
Does it involve people living in a house?
Yes.
Is there? No, that's too close to a guess.
No, if you want to guess, go ahead and guess it.
Well, okay.
Maybe you have it.
Is it Big Brother?
You crumble. You see, I'm already going with the sound. You crumble. The name of the show is Love is Blind.
Changed reality TV?
Yeah, because they were meeting in a pod and changing. Actually, it's the most successful reality show in the last 4 to 5 years.
Really? More successful than Survivor and Big Brother and...
Yeah, because they're for older generations, Survivor and Big Brother. These generations don't give a damn about it. Anyway, I'm sorry to tell you that you're in zero. Our competitor Jake, I'm gonna start doing my host. Our competitor Jake has been suffering a lot. He already got Stranger Things and Seinfeld. However, Community was a surprise, and Lopez was a disgrace. Now for our next segment, when he's just he's $10 up.
No, I'm zero.
No, we love you. You don't have to consider yourself that.
I got the pity $10.
This next was nominated and possible winner for an Academy Award.
That's a shit clue.
Well, it's my show. I make the rules. Virus Quest.
Is it an all Asian cast?
No.
Oh, you said nominated. That's my fault.
I say nominated and possible won an Academy Award. I just don't want to Google it. So you have 5 to go. Come on, man.
Is this a movie?
Yes, correct. What a TV show we have an Academy Award.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Crumble. I really like that. You crumble.
That was
so you
stupid.
got 4 to go.
Was this movie made before the year 2000?
Yes. Number 3. You got 3 more to go. Virus Quest.
Made before 2000. I'm probably going to get this wrong then.
You got 3 more questions. You got to change one. You still got, look, you have one more. Look, we have one more. You can take that.
Okay. Is the original film in black and white?
That was a really good question. No, hell no. Fuck you know.
Okay, but now I know it's at least after 1930 something.
Virus Quest.
I've got 2 left.
Yeah.
I'll exchange them for a clue, please.
It's a military movie. Ooh, that's so hard. That's so hard.
Well, yes and no.
I know that I say that trying to help, but I was coming out of my mouth.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, you see, it's not that hard. Good job. So
well, it was between that or Full Metal Jacket, and I knew Saving Private Ryan was on Netflix, but I wasn't sure if Full Metal Jacket was.
Yeah, this is for people that actually knows everything, right? So, this next movie. I say a movie, so I know.
Yep.
It's the first clue. This next movie is a drama movie, a historical movie, and an action movie altogether.
Is this a war film?
Not as a premise.
But that means that it takes place during a war, okay.
Look. Just five with Virus Vox. I'm loving this.
Does this film involve a piano?
Oh, just for everybody to know, Pianist in Amazon is not on Netflix anymore. The Pianist. So you got 4 more.
Does this movie have Liam Neeson in it?
No.
No. Okay.
No. You got three more questions, or maybe one.
One clue,
and
one
quick
question. I think I'll take a clue for now.
One of the actors of the movie came extremely successful about this film that he calls itself not as a challenge as it's supposed to be. You're getting to the toughest part of the show. We're getting there. Now the questions are hard. Remember, people. Virus Quest.
Awesome!
Shit.
You got one question to go, and you're $10 up. And it's for today, Jake. People pay to listen. What do we do?
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. I'm probably gonna get this
Not
wrong
to
too.
put pressure, but I just have 3% of battery in my iPad. So
Oh, okay,
hurry the hell up.
okay. Well, fuck it. I don't care if I win or not. Is this a?
First of all, we don't approve that language in this show.
Okay,
you need
I don't-
to care about winning.
I don't. Oh. Is this movie set during the Second World War?
No. You're so fun.
Yes, I am. I got
He's crumbling. Virus
The Last of the
Quest.
Mohicans.
No, Gladiator. What's up, Joaquin Phoenix? You knew that. Anyway, we're gonna go to the 3 hardest one. This 3 got a value of $20.
You sure we can finish this? You got 3%.
Oh, you better fucking hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
I just
in that case, I'll forgo questions and just take 3 clues on each one.
Look at that. This next one is a musical movie. It's not a musical. It's a movie that involves music. You're not Googling, right?
No,
It's written and directed by Damien Chazelle. And the third question is, it happens in the present time. Come on, give us the answer. Give us the answer. Come on, you got it. The people, I hate that we cannot listen to the traffic. People are behind you.
It's not a musical, but it has to do with music. It happens in the present time, and I'm blanking on that. Is it Whiplash?
How you did that?
Well, I figured it was that or La La Land, and I couldn't remember the name of the director, so.
Okay, the last 2 are the hardest one on the list.
Okay, I got this.
So are you gonna do the
I'll just
virus move?
Yeah, I'll just take the 3 clues, please.
So he's gonna try the rockstar move. So this next movie, the first clue was released in 2016. Actually, it's a Catholic movie hidden. And the next part, a war movie.
So released in 2016, it's a Catholic movie and it's a war movie.
It's Catholic movie hidden behind a war movie.
Okay.
You could have all the questions, but you bet those questions, so you're fucked.
I cannot remember.
$10 up.
I cannot
So
remember for the life.
It's gonna be $10 less.
If I'm right, one of your clues was wrong, but I don't think you're wrong. I just cannot for the life of me think of it. So it's not Hacksaw Ridge, is it?
You're gonna give me a straight answer, yes or no?
Yeah. Hacksaw Ridge.
Yes, it is.
Not Catholic.
He's Catholic.
No, he's
Mel Gibson is Catholic, bro.
Oh, Mel Gibson's Catholic.
Mel
Okay.
Gibson directs everything that he directs is Catholic, and he's involved. Come on, dude, it's me. He's Virus Vox.
I'm just saying because
I created this game. Okay, so You were $10 up, remember? You make 20, you're $30 up. This next one is the hardest of the list. You can walk away with the $30.
I'm going to walk away with $30.
Shut the fuck up.
Virus.
That was allowed in this business, but it's not. Now, you can change. If you win this, you can fuck it, no, answer it. This movie is a Netflix original.
Okay.
Was released in 2023.
Ooh, okay.
And this is considered under the Netflix terms of a dark movie. So you understand that people in the audience understand Netflix designated gender about all the genders, right? And this one is considered, the last one, Hatshog Bridge, was considered inspiring and emotional. They generate their own system. If you go to Gladiator, so I'm reading meanwhile you think in the final answer, and you is considered a movie is exciting. They have their own rating system on Netflix.
And
So,
it's considered dark.
the clues: 2023, original and dark. And the answer to walk away with $10 or go home with $50. Just one more second. Thank you. This is sponsored by Virus Vox, ban again and forever.
I have no earthly idea.
Just give an answer.
That movie with that guy in it.
Wow, that really?
I have no
Come on.
I have no idea.
You give up? You give up?
Something exorcism. Yeah, I do. I give up. I don't know.
Just in honor of Gladiator, we're gonna do this. The name of the movie is Reptile, produced by Benicio del Toro, and with amazing participation of many famous actors like Justin Timberlake, Benicio del Toro, Michael Pitt, and directed by Grant Singer. And the name of the movie is Reptile.
Never heard of it.
Well, because you need to listen to Netflix.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. This was Virus Quest.
I like
inside
Virus Quest.
Toon Talk. I like it too. And you see, we did it 2%. If we put timers,
Yeah.
I mean, you work with $10. You can have these $10 before we start the game. That's fantastic.
Plus, it's a fun game. So, yeah, I think listeners...
You know what? Will be really hard to play it against the Oracle Alexander. He will nail
He'll win.
the 10.
Yeah.
He will nail.
But
or we can make him a host.
But I think we should open this up to listeners of the podcast.
Yeah, that would be great. If people want to compete in Virus Quest, just over there put their how do you call it? Your whatever.
Yeah, your Instagram. In the
your
comments.
tag is called tag in
Yeah.
the comments, and we can invite you. Totally, I'll be happy to. Forsan Industries and Arena Media can sponsor this, and if we don't have money to pay you, we can always give you a smile. There you go. Yeah, I think we came with something good today.
That was fun. That's a
Virus
really
Quest.
interesting. That's an interesting game.
It is.
I like it.
We just came with it. We create and entertain. Oh, that's what it is. Actually, that's easy. That was good. That was good.
We create and entertain.
Yeah, I think that could be a really media slogan, new slogan. PR by Virus Vox. You know, I think what I like the most about that game that I get to say my name 300 times. That's my favorite part of it.
Oh, you think because it's Virus Quest?
Oh, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right with the three voices singing it correctly, and I think we need to have, instead of 10 choices, 5 categories with 2 each. So the person rolls and reality show.
Ooh, okay, yep, I like that because your Netflix queue.
Or one of the things, HBO.
Yeah.
Disney, and you're gonna be like, oh.
Oh, so one of the categories is always one of the streaming services.
Yeah. What could be one of the categories? So the category can be drama, and you're fucked because it's all the platforms.
I like it.
And for the good sake of my money, Star Wars is forbidden. Everybody will know that I will put a Star Wars in everywhere.
No, but you can throw
Uh,
Star Trek in there. I can come up with some obscure
okay.
shit.
It doesn't have to be obscure. The game itself is equally opportunity if you know entertainment.
Yeah.
If you don't know entertainment, you're fucked.
Well, for example, which house is Worf adopted into in Deep Space Nine?
I have no idea.
Why? The House of Martok, sir.
I knew it. I was just testing
You're just testing me. What's the
But you know
first
what I'm
rule of
saying?
acquisition?
I got no idea. I don't recall. My lawyer told me. Steven Silverman, hello, Steven, said when you don't know the answer, says please just repeat. I do not recall.
I do not recall that.
So, what about if we jump to recommendations after this beautiful game?
Real quick, because I know you're running low on battery.
Oh, no. I was running out of battery on my iPad.
Oh, okay. You're not. Okay, gotcha.
I use my iPad to look into information. Yes, has a letter cover. I'm a freak.
Ooh. Well, for movies, because I don't think I've recommended them yet, but if you haven't seen Back to the Future, what are you doing with your life?
It's a solid recommendation.
And all three. Watch all four.
I just gotta say something. Listen, Marty, we gotta go back.
It's your kids. We gotta do something about your kids.
You gotta put the hand here. Is that plutonium?
Oh, except there is a plot hole.
Okay.
Between 1 and 3. So in Back to the Future Part 3, spoiler alert, Marty takes it back to 1855, and then he says that the car got an arrow in the gas tank and it lost all the gas.
Yeah.
Except that's a problem because they don't have gasoline in 1885. The problem is, in the first movie, when Marty asks Doc Brown if the DeLorean is nuclear, he says, no, this baby's electric. But I need the plutonium to power the flux capacitor.
I never noticed that.
I very recently did, and I was like, wait a minute, Doc said it was all electric.
You know what? Funny that you talk about that. As I said at the beginning of the podcast, I was watching Jurassic Park, and it's considered one of the perfect films. I found a mistake. When the little kid is ready to jump, it's like 1, 2. The voices are saying jump, and Dr. Grant starts moving his mouth.
You know what though? I don't. So I get what you're saying.
It's a mistake.
Well, when I talk about perfection in a movie, though, I'm not talking about continuity because Back to the Future has tons of them. No movie has no continuity errors except maybe 1917 because of how they shot it.
Actually, okay, yes and no. But when you consider a perfect movie, that's included. Now, 1917 is not continuous.
No.
Regardless of what people think, I just want to clarify, not for you, but for the audience. Yes, they show it continuously, but they stop. They have markers. And so don't think that actually the guy walk and the actor walk for so many days, right? And doing that, it will be a reality show. That it will be amazing? Hell yes, but it wasn't. And there's a lot of green screen in that movie, a lot.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that enough.
But it was exceptionally well done.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Really? I loved it.
I like it. I like it a lot, but it's not like the top. It's not in the top of my. Sorry, I was looking where the microphone was pointing. I think it's better here because, like,
probably
I was doing yesterday. I don't have it like normal like you. I have it backwards, and I'm not talking about my dingy. So I'm gonna recommend what movie? The Boyka movies that I say? Undisputed. If you're a guy and you're mean and you broke up with your girlfriend, you're going through a divorce, grab a beer, order some turkey or maybe Panda Express, and just watch Undisputed 1, 2, and 3. You will want it for sure. So keep going with the divorce papers and keep going with your life. So that's my Thanksgiving thing for you.
Okay, and I'm just going to make all my recommendations 80s love, I guess. I don't think I've recommended this before, but I mean, once again, if you haven't seen Cobra Kai, what are you doing with your life? You got to watch Cobra. I just started rewatching it again.
You start rewatching it, what?
Cobra Kai. Oh, again.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. You know what? To be honest with you, the first 5 episodes, I love them because they were looking more the perspective of the blonde guy. Then we get back to Ralph Macchio. I do not like the Karate Kid. Don't take me wrong. I like the idea and the concept, but I don't think it's fair that a kid that is living with a step that didn't love him finds shelter in a dojo that follows the sensei to the T, that doesn't complain, that works hard, suddenly is defeated illegally
Mm-hmm.
by a kid that has been training karate for 2 months.
But you're
The whole
assuming
message is wrong. If you're lucky is better than being hard worker, come on, America.
Yeah, but you're assuming that Daniel is the Karate Kid.
I love you, Jake.
I can't take credit for it. How I Met Your Mother did that.
Yeah, I know. But I know. But the Karate Kid, the concept. That's why actually I like the. I'm not gonna say more, but that's what I feel more love, right, to the new version, the Killing Me, because the kid worked his ass out for 6 months, and he works every day for hours and hours and hours. And let's be honest, Daniel San had a video training, and then he worked for 2 weeks, and that's what I like the second part, because he got beaten to shit, and he focused and concentrate. And the third one probably is one of my favorites because he deals with revenge, and I understand the concept of Karate Kid, but I think if you haven't, because there's people out there haven't seen the Karate Kid movies, I highly recommend that they watch 1, 2, and 3, and then Cobra Kai. Put yourself to a task, people. Back in the day, your task was going like the house in the prairie. You go out, you need to make a survival. Go back from the carpenter's wooden whatever work that he was doing. Then he gotta walk the field, then come back, clean the horses, and then have dinner. Now you just need to sit your ass down and push play. So it's not hard to push yourself to a task of 3 movies and 5 seasons, right?
5 seasons of a 20 some odd minute television
And you don't
show,
have to see it in one shot. I highly recommend that you watch the first one, the second. I mean, I will do it in 2 days. Totally. Everything. But I'm a lazy bum that makes a living of thinking about what I'm watching. So I'm good. So, but my last recommendation, you know what? Now that we've been doing the analysis for the video game for Again and Forever and the Gods of Rock, I bought this console that is this big, has 2 plugs, the HDMI and the USB to plug it to the electricity, and it has 2 Nintendo, not even Super, 2 Nintendo controls, and their Wi-Fi, has more than 3,000 games on it. So I've been playing Altered Beast, and it was so hard not to try to, because obviously we went the finals for, and that's gonna be my recommendation. Meanwhile, I talk again about the video game. Please forgive me, Jake. The finals were the Moonwalk, Castlevania, to get inspired in the movement. Moonwalk, Castlevania, Mario Brothers, Tetris, and oh shit, I forgot the other one.
The game with the thing.
The game with the thing when you use the control to play with the pow and boom boom. And we decided at the end to follow the aesthetics and the code for Moonwalk because it was easier and it was more related for what I wanted. The programmers like, no, in the third episode it's gonna look like Altered Beast. Like do whatever you want. Because in Force and Industries, we let the Imaginators and Imagineers do what they do. They're not Force. But I recommend if you have $60, 60. Imagine these people. If Jake actually played correctly, Virus Quest, he could win a console Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the prize, man. The biggest prize you received to your house, a console with more than 3,000 games. I mean, it's 8 bits, but it's fun.
I'd say you find out what the prize is after you
Yeah.
win.
Oh. Yeah, and they we do it by luck. One is a piece of crap, one is the double of your money that you make, and one is a good surprise.
So okay, so let's think this out because a way to measure their progress, I guess if you want to have like well, I guess it doesn't have to be dollars, I guess it'd be points, right?
No. Let's say dollars, so it's more exciting. But what I say, imagine that they make the 100, right?
Yeah.
They can work with the 100 or go to the final quest. That's the real virus quest. That one thing is a piece of shit. One is a double of the money always, and one is a surprise prize. That could be a TV, could be an iPad. Who knows? Who
There you go.
knows?
So like there's a wheel at the end, huh?
It's not. That's actually the virus quest. This is the quest to get to the virus quest.
Gotcha. I like
think
it.
that's gonna be really fun.
I like it.
I can't wait for somebody to play and has $100. And the only way to go to the quest if you make the perfect. You don't deserve the virus quest if you don't make 10. That's fair.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
And I can't wait for somebody to go like, yeah, I bet my $100, and he wins a pistachio, and I will make sure that the pistachio is sent to his house. So yeah, thank you, Jake. This was from waking up to develop a game and share all the projects that we've been doing and having fun with it. It's been real exciting. I think I'm agree with you. Today, what day is today?
Thursday.
Yeah, it's not enough time for Nino to edit and correct. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I forgot what I was going to say, but thank you, everyone. Be happy, be good, enjoy a lot. We hope you enjoyed a lot of food. Please like and share. We do this not to make money. We do this because we love to communicate with people. But for God's sake, we need to make money in a point. So fucking follow and share.
But you can make money by playing Virus Quest.
Oh man.
Or Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, yeah, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, stop being a bitch and just say yes. You know?
Come on. Your worst case scenario is you get to play some Dungeons and Dragons. That is literally the worst thing that can happen to you.
Yeah. So, and for free.
Oh,
you don't have to pay anything.
Oh,
We haven't said that. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to bring. You can play it from your phone on Zoom. You don't have to go nowhere. You can be laying in your bed. You can do whatever you want. The only thing that we require is that you turn the camera on.
Oh, but the Dungeon Master might say water.
You know what's a funny thing? When I used to play, we get mad because the Dungeon Master wasn't a killer Dungeon Master. We needed blood and action. No, if they choke me, I'm going to have a trauma. I'm going to go to my mommy, and I'm going to be able to sleep. Because
Guess
you
what?
See that list, bro.
Well, guess what, bitch? Your mother was killed by the Horde.
And before that, he was... I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, no,
but the
not...
barbarians were really bad. But
because she
liked it in a point.
Because she failed at Virus Quest.
Hey, don't confuse the concepts here. There's different concepts. Please, don't. Anyway, everybody, we're joking. We love life. We respect life. And as I always say, if you like us, please share. If not, just don't waste your time or hours. Go fuck yourself. And I'm going to close this with this beautiful thing. Are you ready? You ready? Roll them up.
My handle's really high up.
I don't know what you're doing there, buddy. Have a good one, everyone.
I have a dream